There's nothing like an afternoon iced coffee. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Genevieve. For today's video, let's just hang out, spend some time together. I got ready for the day and decided I'm just gonna pick up my phone, flip the camera around, and spend some time with you all. Since I have been kind of decluttering and organizing my house, I just haven't been shopping really or have much to share with you in regards to thrift hauls or antique shopping because I just haven't been doing those things right now. And I always get that bug back. I will always be an avid thrifter and an antiquer, but right now I'm just not feeling it. Maybe next week, we'll see. But since I don't have any thrift hauls or antique hauls to share with you, I thought we'd just spend some time together today. I haven't decided yet, and although I just said I haven't been shopping, I do think that I want to run into Target potentially. Target or Target or Michael's. I just want to check out their greenery. I have been wanting a piece of greenery for the dining room table as well as the TV stand, and I've been wanting it for a little while. I just haven't gone in and looked around, so I might take you all with me to either of those stores if I have time. I am picking up Claire from my mom's in just a little bit. She's with my mom today and I have to go there and pick her up. So if I have the time, I will quickly run into Target or Michael's. This great big box next to me is a box from Thrive Market. I am not sponsored by Thrive Market, but I would absolutely love to be. I have been a member for a little bit now and only placed one order in the past, to be honest. And now that I have been on my wellness and more whole foods and really researching and becoming invested in the ingredients that I'm eating, I have just gravitated more towards looking at some of the items on Thrive. And Thrive is a really great option if you don't have a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's near you. And also if you don't have an Aldi. Aldi supplies our family with so many great products that are whole ingredients, really good ingredients, things that I trust to eat. But Whole Foods and Trader Joe's have so many good options, but it's like a 50-minute drive for me. So going on Thrive and being able to just pop some things in your cart and get it within 2 days is so incredible. I just placed my order 2 days ago. It marked it as shipped yesterday and then I got it today. So really quick turnaround, and I wanted to just show a fun little haul of some things that I got from Thrive. Like I said, I am not sponsored by them. I used my own money to pay for this and just wanted to show you a really great way that you can incorporate some better options into your life, into your family. People always talk about how hard it is to eat healthy or make better choices, and I'm here to remind you that you have complete power and control over what you put in your pantry, what you put in your fridge, what you decide to consume. And I feel like so many of the times we have that temptation because of what we bring into our homes and stock in our pantries, our freezers, our fridges. So if you just bring home good quality ingredients, you don't really have much of an option than to eat those good quality ingredients. So let me stop blabbing. I'm gonna show you a couple random things. I have not unboxed this yet. I figured it would be fun to do it with you all. So we're just gonna pick things out and I'll show you what I've got. So I picked up a box of organic chai tea and some organic chamomile tea. The chamomile is great as a little sleep aid, something to drink before bed. And then I always see people raving about like chai tea lattes, so I thought about trying this and maybe trying to make one, we will see. But all organic ingredients in here, and Thrive is pretty affordable for organic, non-GMO options. I'll have to remember where I was reading or researching. I've been doing so much more reading and researching about foods and diet and all of that since I have quit social media, and that's a story for another day. But I read somewhere about pumpkin seeds. I'll have to find it and get back to you all, but it made me immediately put pumpkin seeds into my cart, so got some of those. I also forgot to mention that right now they're doing a huge like stock up sale, and so many of the things that were in my cart, I've been building my cart for a couple of weeks now, and when I went on earlier this week, almost everything was like 25 to 40% off, so I grabbed as much as I could. So we have been using the Mary Ruth's liquid vitamin, Nick and I, and although it's not like candy, like it's not like the best thing to drink, it's not a bad flavor. If Nick will take it, anybody will take it. And I decided to get the fruit punch one this time. They're normally about like $30 to $40 for a bottle, and I got this for like 26, I want to say. So we already have one in the fridge right now, the strawberry flavor. Yeah, we have the strawberry flavor right now, and we're about halfway through, so I figured while it was on sale, I grabbed the fruit punch one to try to see if we like this flavor a little bit better, but the strawberry really isn't that bad. Next, I got some Lily's semi-sweet chocolate chips. And these are just a little bit of a better option than like Nestle Toll House chocolate chips. No artificial colors or flavors, made with stevia, gluten-free, fair trade certified cocoa, no sugar added, and just makes me feel a little bit better about this option over like Nestle Toll House that are full of added sugars and all of that. So these are hard for me to find at my local grocery store, so I grabbed a bag. Unfortunately, these are not that like budget friendly. They're like $6 or $7 a bag, but this will last me some time. I ordered this last time. This is an organic balsamic glaze, and this is so delicious. I love drizzling this over like everything. Beet salads with feta, tomatoes with mozzarella. You can put this on top of like a chicken and rice bowl. Oh my gosh, it is so, so good. And before I ordered this one, I was looking for one in the grocery store. Every single one of them in the grocery store had caramel coloring. And I'm like, why? Like, I don't care what color this comes out. I just like the flavor. So it's just so frustrating how we eat in America. But this has all organic ingredients, no food coloring, preservative-free, plant-based, non-GMO. This is delicious. If you order anything from Thrive Market, try this. Nick absolutely loves trail mix, and I refuse to buy him M&Ms with dyes in them. He is definitely starting to come around to this little wellness journey as well. He wanted me to buy nuts and M&Ms so he could make his own little trail mix. So instead of buying M&Ms, I bought these Unreal Milk Chocolate Gems. They have no artificial food coloring, so just feel a little bit better about having these in the house. I got a container of organic baking cocoa. This is just like a basic baking necessity. I grabbed some of these Jovial pastas. So Jovial is a gluten-free brand that you can find. I know my local grocery stores have them, Walmart has them, Thrive Market sells Jovial, but Thrive Market had different options than my grocery store did. I wanted to get this stelline. It's like a really little pasta to add to, you know, like chicken noodle soups and stuff. I cannot stand when I make a nice big batch of soup and my noodles just absorb all of the broth that I, work so hard to like have a nice brothy soup, and there it all goes absorbed into my noodles. So I wanted to find a small noodle like this, and if I can find a gluten-free option, I do prefer it. I used to be gluten-free right before I had Claire, and then 32 weeks into my pregnancy, I was completely gluten-free during my pregnancy. That's another story for another day as well, but wholly anti-inflammatory diet. My GI system was probably the best it's ever been in my entire life. I felt so good being gluten-free, but it is definitely a challenge. So I will just randomly add in some gluten-free options if I can here and there. Makes me feel better, easily digestible. This is made with organic brown rice. So I grabbed 2 of this stellene, and then I do think I have another box. Yeah, I bought another 2 boxes of cassava orzo. We recently just got into orzo, and I can never find this at my local grocery store. They normally just sell like spaghetti noodles and penne and like some curly noodles, never these like more rare ones. So grabbed these, and like I said, just a better option for our guts. Nick and I were talking about how so many of our coffee creamers have like seed oils and stuff in them. So then he stumbled upon a homemade creamer recipe, and it had sweetened condensed milk in it. So I ordered 2 of these thinking maybe we'll give them a shot to see if we like it, but got 2 of those. Yes, I have been wanting to try this. I forgot I ordered this, and I'm really excited about it to try it in some recipes and just taste it on like sandwiches and stuff. But this is a Chosen Foods avocado oil only mayo. No inflammatory seed oils in this. So many of our standard mayos are full of inflammatory seed oils. So first ingredient in here is avocado oil. So I'm really excited to give this a shot. This comes in a nice glass jar. This is a little bit more pricey, but so much better for you than like your Hellmann's mayo. Next up, I ordered this clarified butter. It's grass-fed ghee, and I have been wanting to try this for like over a year now, and I just never bit the bullet and bought it. But a lot of people use this in replacement as a replacement of like your traditional butter, and has a high smoke point, 485. So you can use this as a replacement for butter and like fry vegetables in it. Use it just like you would butter or cooking oil as a healthier alternative. So we're gonna give that a shot. Alrighty, and then the last thing I have to share with you is just Thrive Market's organic coconut water. This was a way better price than the coconut water in my grocery store. I think I got all of these for maybe like $12 to $14, as opposed to one big thing of coconut water at my local grocery store is like about $7. So I got this mainly to keep on hand when we are, feeling a little under the weather, dehydrated, all of the things, because Gatorade and Pedialyte are full of artificial food dye, and if I can avoid them, I will. So coconut water it is, full of so many different like vitamins and minerals, vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium, magnesium, and you can just add like a little splash of cranberry juice into this, or lemon, something like that. It's just such a healthier alternative as opposed to like Gatorade and colored Pedialyte. So grabbed this for the fam. I'm gonna get this all cleaned up. My mom has Claire. She, of course, is like, take your time, go to Target, do your thing. She is the best. She never makes me feel like I'm burdening her. You know how that can be sometimes when you're a mom, you like always feel like you're in a rush to get back to mom life, So she has Claire, and she said, take your time, do your thing. She never makes me have that mom guilt feeling sometimes that you get when you leave your kid with someone. So love her. She is the best. And I know she's watching, so love you, Mom. So I'm gonna run to Target and just see if they have like a cute faux plant. I have a little planter on my TV stand, like I said, and then I just wanna get a couple of stems for the center of my dining room table just to freshen it up in here. So I'm just gonna hang out, sip on my iced coffee and finish that really quick. And I just wanted to also share that since my video that I posted about, you know, decluttering and I was organizing my house, thank you all so much for just your kind words, your encouragement on there. So many of you thought that video was so relatable, and that makes me feel more human as well. But man, I did that this past weekend, and the state of my home this week is so much different than in weeks past. I feel like we have kept on top of everything because everything has a spot and things go back more easily. My dining room table is clean every day. There's not just junk everywhere because I have spaces to put things back in, and it feels so good. And it's kind of like encouraging me, like, oh, like I would love to have some nice faux greenery on my dining room table, because I feel like I actually am appreciating my dining room again because I can breathe out there. So that is what we're gonna do when we head to Target. And you know that hearth and hand section is gonna tempt me a little bit, so we'll peek in there, but we're gonna be mindful, you know? Like I said in my video, don't come for me if I wanted to go thrifting in 4 days, because that's just who I am. I'm all about balance. Love to declutter, love to thrift. It's basically a mental illness. I'm full of them. I cannot wait for it to be spring and summer. I am so over this cold, so over it. I probably should wear a normal jacket, but I get like so claustrophobic and overstimulated in them. So I have been wearing my long green vest that I thrifted and shared with you all. I've been wearing this every single day. I'm so happy that I found this at that thrift store. Showed this to you in a couple videos back, but we are going to head to Target, see if I can find any cute faux greenery and try to have some good self-control while I'm in there. I just had to share that I'm heading to Target to grab some little bits of spring greenery, and it's snowing. Oh gosh. Already having major regrets. So I've been looking for a clean option for a dry shampoo, so I'm going to use my Yuka app and scan some of these. Every single time I come here, I see this, and I want it so bad, but I just don't need it. It's so pretty. Also love these. It's a really beautiful wreath. They have all their spring stuff out. Oh, these are beautiful. They're so pretty. This is a really cool piece. This shelf. I like that. I do like these for my vase in the dining room, but they're $5 and there's only 3 of them, and I feel like $15 for 3 stems is expensive, and I need a lot more than 3 to bulk up that vase, so not having much luck here. Found some more faux plants over in their like spring section, and I do like this, but this is $30. This is so little, and it's $30. And then I like this one too. This one's $20. I should have went to Home Goods. Well, that was an absolute bust. Honestly, I should just keep this on. I'm gonna run into Michael's. It's in this same plaza over here, and see if I can find any greenery, because I just wasn't loving the ones in Target, and it's just so expensive. $30 for a little faux plant? Absolutely not. But I did grab a mesh strainer. I've been looking for a all stainless steel mesh strainer for like rinsing my rice and stuff. So I picked this up. This was only $5. And then I've been looking for a clean, dry shampoo. So I got this one from Batiste. And this will come in handy. I do like to use this like the day after I curl my hair or something, just to touch up my roots a little bit. So that's what we got at Target. I didn't go in for either of those things. Let's go to Michael's and see if we can find some florals. It looks way more promising, so let me show you. And a lot of this is 40% off, so some basic greenery. I like this. This is pretty too. I just don't want to go with anything too florally because it's snowing out. So I want to keep it pretty green for the most part instead of adding flowers. This is really pretty too, this faux eucalyptus. This might look pretty. All right, I came around the corner and I found these, and I really like these. Really different, and I think that they will transition well into spring. So gonna grab these, and I forgot, while I'm here, I wanna get Claire some Play-Doh. All right, I gotta go get Claire, but really quick, these are the stems that I decided on. They're really different and I like them a lot. If you're interested, it's 764988. These are from Michael's. They are a sage green berry stem by Ashland, and they're in the spring section. They were only $4.99. Then they were 40% off, so I got 6 of these and 4 things of Play-Doh for Claire for like $23. Way cheaper than Target. So let me go head to my mom's. Time to pick up my girly. So if any of you wonder why I crave living in, you know, the sticks, as we called it growing up, or the middle of nowhere, this is a little taste of where I grew up. There is woods everywhere. I will show you the street that I grew up on. We grew up on 5 acres in what feels like the middle of nowhere. Most people never hear of the town that I grew up in, and I just love it out here. It's like dusk, so the lighting is not the best, but you can just see how much woods is around. It's so peaceful and quiet out here, and I just miss this so much. And then this is the street that I grew up on, and it is just so peaceful out here. So many trees, so much space and privacy.
To show you guys these. I made these last night. Maybe in my next Sunday homemaking video I'll make these again because it's definitely a recipe I will make again. I'll leave it down below. These are black bean brownies. I know that can sound so crazy, but even Nick, who is a very picky person, he thought that they weren't bad. Do you want to get down? You want some?
Yeah.
Okay. Even Claire likes them. They do not taste like beans at all. Here you go. They do not taste like beans. You're welcome. So good. Highly recommend. But I'm going to have a little sliver of this before we head up and do bedtime routine. Even Claire's saying yummy. Come on, let's go in your room. You want to read?
Yeah.
You want to read your book with Daddy? Go ahead, get in your recliner. Go sit down.
Daddy's coming, don't worry.
You want to read?
What sound does a tiger make? What sound does a chicken make? What does it sound? What sound does a donkey make? Say hee-haw.
A donkey?
What sound does a mouse make?
Squeak, squeak, squeak.
What sound does a cat make?
Meow.
What sound does a sheep make? What sound does a monkey make? What sound does a pig make? What sound does a frog make? What sound does a frog make?
Oh, we're not getting in the bath.
Not yet.
That's okay. Look, do
Oh.
this one.
What sound does a duck make? No. What sound does a duck make?
No.
What does a duck say?
What sound does a horse make? What sound does a fish make?
What does mommy do when there's a fish?
What sound does an owl make?
Ow.
Yes, an owl. You want me to get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You say, ooh,
Hmm.
ooh, ooh.
Is this the owl from Harry Potter? Aww, it's Hedwig. Aww.
What sound does a goat make? What sound does a goat make?
No.
What sound does an elephant make? What sound does a bee make?
Buzz.
What sound does a bee make?
No.
What sound does a rooster make? Can you say cock-a-doodle-doo? What sound does a snake make?
What about a snake?
What sound does a snake make? What sound does a turkey make?
Daddy does this one good.
What sound does a bear make?
Oh, bear.
What sound does a bird make? What sound does a goose make?
Duh.
Duck. Yeah, it does look just like a duck.
What sound does a dolphin make? What sound does a lion make? What about a cow? And a dog? And a tiger?
Do you want to do your farm book?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do your farm book and then it's time for nut nights. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Blow him a kiss. It's 8:25. I love being in bed early. Oh, I just love being in bed. And I've been reading so much more before bed. It's so nice. I have not been scrolling at all, just really been reading and relaxing before bed. It's so nice. I feel like it makes me more tired at bedtime now, but I got this book from Barnes & Noble. I shared this before, and I have been loving looking through it. It's just such a great book. Teaches you so much different stuff about like the purposes of different fruits, different nuts, different essential oils. Claire's making some noises. Just going down for bed. And also, I got this one recently. We have a Books A Million near us, and I got this there. How Not to Die. Discover the food scientifically proven to prevent and reverse disease. This is super interesting. I've really been enjoying reading this as well. I got quite a bit of it accomplished reading it, and highly recommend if you are looking to transform your diet to more whole natural foods. He's very like plant-based diet, which I am not plant-based. Just trying to incorporate like more whole foods, but really good book so far. But I am going to read and relax for some time and call it a night. Hope you enjoyed spending some time with me today. Please subscribe if you are new. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.